no trumpets, no press release, no royal decree. Yet, within the polished pages of the Royal Variety Performance Program in November 2025, something quietly historic appeared. Prince William and Princess Catherine's newly redesigned conjugal coat of arms. To the average reader, it may have looked like an elegant emblem tucked amid thank you messages. But for those fluent in royal symbolism, it was a bold, carefully timed declaration, a visual alignment of tradition and future, power and partnership. More than a decade after their original 2013 conjugal crest, and 3 years after becoming Prince and Princess of Wales, the couple has chosen now to reveal an updated symbol that reflects not only their evolving roles, but the crown's next chapter. And they did it without fanfare, yet with unmistakable precision. The backdrop was carefully chosen, the Royal Albert Hall during the annual Royal Variety Performance, an event steeped in royal tradition, public goodwill, and cultural unity. It marked the couple's first return in 2 years. And while Catherine's stunning emerald velvet gown and sparkling Greville chandelier earrings commanded headlines, it was the emblem in the booklet that quietly stole the moment. This wasn't just a refresh for aesthetic purposes. The updated design retains the dual shield structure symbolizing their marriage, but with rich updates. William's side bears the traditional 3 lions of England, the Red Lion of Scotland, and the Irish harp, but now prominently features the Prince of Wales's feathers, the Ich-Dien, I serve, motto, and a princely coronet, all aligning with his elevated constitutional role. Catherine's side still honors her family roots. The 3 acorns, for herself and her siblings, the gold chevron, a nod to her mother's goldsmith lineage, and white chevrons representing the landscapes of northern England, all remain but have been refined with modern clarity and placement. Together, their shields are supported by the royal lion and unicorn, each now wearing a red scallop shell, the Spencer family emblem, a tribute to Princess Diana. Topping the crest, a crowned lion, standing tall amid the iconic Prince of Wales feathers, a unifying image of tradition, legacy, and poised ascension. This is not just a personal family emblem. It is a vision of the monarchy's future, rendered in gold, green, and heritage. By integrating Diana's shell, the Middleton oak, and the full symbolism of the Wales title, the coat of arms becomes a visual narrative of where William and Catherine have come from and where they are heading. This wasn't a spontaneous design change. It was a strategic move, meticulously timed and internally approved by the upper echelons of the royal household. According to palace insiders, the redesign had been quietly in progress since mid-2024, guided by senior advisors, the College of Arms, and a select image team working closely with Catherine's office. It underwent multiple rounds of refinement before being presented to King Charles III for final review in September 2025. Sources say the king approved it without delay. He reportedly praised its balance of heritage and modernity, calling it a reflection of enduring legacy. But while Charles offered his full support, others within the palace remained silent or subtly uneasy. Queen Camilla, insiders note, was not directly involved in the design consultation, nor was she given early notice of the reveal. While her role as queen consort does not technically overlap with conjugal heraldry, palace watchers couldn't ignore the symbolism. The new crest prominently features Diana's red scallop shell not once, but twice. The decision to include Diana's motif so visibly on both supporting figures was widely interpreted as a tribute, but also as a gentle reclaiming of the people's memory. For Camilla, it was likely uncomfortable. Observers see this as part of a growing pattern, William consolidating the emotional and institutional legacies once shared between them, and Harry watching from afar. It's also worth noting that the coat of arms appeared without Charles or Camilla present at the Royal Variety event. Only William and Catherine attended, unobstructed, elegant, and central. This calculated rollout wasn't just about a new design. It was about placing William and Catherine at the emotional forefront of the monarchy. No declarations, no press conferences, just an emblem tucked in a beloved royal tradition, read by thousands, and quietly passed from hand to hand. It was, as one royal commentator put it, a masterclass in soft power. Though it appeared with no announcement, the new conjugal coat of arms quickly made waves. Within hours of the Royal Variety performance, royal watchers and social media users had spotted the crest inside the program booklet. By the next morning, it was circulating widely on X, Twitter, Instagram, and royal forums, igniting a wave of praise, analysis, and personal reflection. The tone was overwhelmingly positive. While past royal symbolism sometimes felt distant or rigid, this new emblem was described by many as elegant, deeply personal, and unifying. Across the UK, media coverage focused on the coat's symbolism rather than its aesthetics. Commentators praised the inclusion of Diana's red scallop shell, seen as an emotional bridge to the late princess and her ongoing public legacy. Catherine's acorns and oak motifs, which grounded the crest in modern family identity and English heritage. The enlarged Prince of Wales feathers, seen as a confident embrace of William's constitutional destiny. One viral comment read, "It's the past, present, and future in one crest. Diana's memory, Kate's roots, William's duty. This feels like our royal family again." Traditional media echoed the sentiment. The Times called the emblem a masterstroke in modern heraldry, while the Telegraph described it as the quietest yet clearest sign of a reign in waiting. In Canada and Australia, reactions were respectful but cautious. Importantly, the crest avoided triggering controversy. Its tone was unifying, not assertive. On TikTok and Instagram, the emblem went viral in unexpected ways. Artists began redrawing it in watercolor, embroidery, and minimalist styles. Teachers used it as a conversation tool in schools when discussing royal history. Catherine's gown and the crest were paired in symbolism breakdown reels that reached hundreds of thousands. One popular reel concluded, "It's not just about monarchy, it's about memory, duty, and grace." Republican groups and anti-monarchist commentators did weigh in, calling the emblem an expensive distraction and a brand refresh for an outdated system. Some questioned why public attention was drawn to heraldry during a time of economic hardship. But even critics acknowledged the emotional skill behind the move. "It's clever," said a columnist in the New European. "They're not just preserving the monarchy, they're evolving it with velvet gloves and quiet charm." The new conjugal coat of arms of Prince William and Princess Catherine is no longer just a printed symbol tucked into a performance program. It is becoming a living emblem, slowly integrated into the machinery of monarchy, diplomacy, and modern communication. The rollout is quiet, precise, and deliberately paced, mirroring the style of the couple themselves. This isn't just about heraldry. It's about strategy, public messaging, and preparing the public for a reign that is already visibly in motion. According to royal sources, the crest is now being embedded across various formal and semi-formal platforms, including official stationery for royal correspondence, particularly in joint ventures or high-level outreach, charity, and patronage materials. The crest has begun appearing in brochures and official documents for initiatives like Catherine's Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood and William's Earthshot Prize. State visit documentation, particularly in briefings shared with international hosts, will now feature the new emblem, replacing the 2013 version that reflected a newlywed couple, not a future monarchical pair. "It's not just symbolic," one courtier noted. "It's procedural." This emblem will increasingly define how the couple presents themselves to governments, institutions, and history. A major application of the coat of arms is international projection. As William and Catherine take on more duties abroad, often standing in for King Charles, their visual identity carries political and emotional weight. Upcoming events where the crest may be deployed include the 2026 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, CHOB, in Samoa. The couple's communications team is also preparing digital adaptations of the coat of arms, including social media headers and logos across Instagram, Twitter, X, and YouTube. Use in educational AR tools and museum exhibits, especially those aimed at youth engagement and cultural education. Official commemorative materials, such as event live streams, behind-the-scenes royal videos, and national broadcasts. While not overt, these digital appearances serve to reinforce their identity in the public imagination, creating emotional familiarity long before any coronation. There is discussion of the emblem being used on limited edition royal merchandise, especially for the couple's 15th wedding anniversary in 2026, official charity partnerships with British heritage brands, Royal Collection Trust displays and souvenir exhibitions, which often attract global tourism. It positions them not just as representatives, but as architects of the crown's future. It honors the past, while creating space for a new royal language, one defined by emotional intelligence, global relevance, and deep social engagement. It shows a willingness to share their story through symbols that resonate across class, culture, and generation. Where past royal transitions often involved hard lines, abdications, deaths, or abrupt coronations, this shift is gradual, generational, and deeply strategic. The new coat of arms subtly threads together the influences of the two women who most shaped William and now, the one shaping the future. From Queen Elizabeth II, it draws structure, stability, and the enduring power of restraint. From Princess Diana, it inherits empathy, visibility, and a public trust earned through authenticity. And through Catherine, it gains balance, connecting royal heritage to middle-class roots, statecraft to motherhood, and duty to quiet grace. The crest, then, is a family story told through formality, one that brings the past, present, and future into quiet alignment. No one declared a new reign, but this emblem whispers it. Already, it has begun to appear in the background of royal briefings, charity campaigns, and Commonwealth conversations. It now serves as a visual shorthand for modern monarchy, one that's less about dominance, more about dignity.